And it was a very quick 6-1, 6-1 victory for Muchova in her first round match against Nadia Podoroska. That's what you want, isn't it? Quick match in the first round of a slam, get your eye in, especially coming off the back of the United Cup.
That shot's going to be key for Muchova today, the first serve. Because if she doesn't get a high percentage of first serves in, Osaka is going to look to be aggressive, and it's going to make a long day at the office for Muchova. But if she can serve well, she won the toss and elected to serve, so that's a good sign.
Muchova, typically it's not contending with the most powerful servers in the game, but she does get really good precision and accuracy, particularly off the first serve. Heavy hitting from the back. And unsurprisingly, it's Osaka who comes out on top. Well, it's the ideal start for the Czech, former world number 8. And we saw in the warm-up, there's the head-to-head, and it's 2-1 for Muchova. So how much will that have an impact on her mindset?
That win predictor, 68% to Muchova. I think that's a bit generous. I think you're discounting Osaka and the fact that she's won here a couple of times. You've got to factor that in a little bit more, in my opinion. Osaka's good form as well in Auckland, because no doubt she'll have gained a ton of confidence from that. I mean, she was the first to admit that she didn't necessarily play her best tennis, but she grinded through some seriously tough matches, made her way to the final, and unfortunately had to retire.
40-15.
Muchova is so good, the way that she's able to soak up the pace of her opponents and change direction. There's Team Muchova.
Yes.
Immediately being aware, Muchova, that a little bit of pace was taken off that first serve and was on the offensive immediately. It's going to put pressure on the Osaka serve.
And the depth proving a little too hot to handle for Naomi Osaka. That is exactly what you want. An early break.
That double fault comes as a direct result from Naomi Osaka knowing that Muchova is going to be aggressive. She's inside the baseline, so it doesn't just put pressure on your second serve, but on your first serve also.
Well, Muchova's best result here at the Australian Open was back in February 2021 when she made the semi-finals, lost to Jennifer Brady.
She broke the heart of all of Australia when one of those wins that particular year was against Ash Barty.
Certainly was. I was just about to mention that myself. 171 kilometers an hour behind that first delivery. Second ace of the match.
Not always about pace, though, is it, from Muchova? She's got great variety on the serve. This one, just 148 Ks, but look how short she gets it in the court.
On that serve. We've mentioned it, but it is breezy and both players are struggling at the moment with a slightly low first serve percentage. Against a returner like Osaka, it's really important that first serve percentage is around the 70% mark. Well, Muchova, she has the wind at her back here, so she needs to be a little bit careful as to hitting the ball flat and hard, whereas down the other end, Osaka, she can give it a bit of a ride down there, but that's the first attempted serve and volley from Muchova. We'll see a lot more as this match progresses.
Advantage, Muchova.
Osaka was looking for the out call. Won't get it.
That's the dream start for Karolina Muchova. The 20th seed, 3 games played, 14 minutes. And all 3 of those games in the Muchova bank. It's been a pretty difficult time for Naomi Osaka. She spoke of the distractions that she was facing and everything that's going on. The LA wildfires, that was something she mentioned in her post-match interview in her previous round against Caroline Garcia.
Yeah, she talked about having to get someone to go and get her daughter's birth certificate. And it really is just an horrendous episode that's happening in LA. And, you know, these tennis players, they're just like anyone else. They've got homes and they've got friends where they live, and everyone's thinking of, you know, I have a lot of friends in LA too, and everyone is wishing the very best that the fires subside, and the wind in LA, of course.
Absolutely, it's a very sad state of affairs. Very difficult for Osaka to focus when you have something like that lingering over you as well, but she did such a good job of that in her previous round at a 3 sets victory over Caroline Garcia, 6-3 in the third. Tools at her disposal. Muchova.
The difficulty for Osaka here was she doesn't want to open the racket face and push that ball up the line, because that's the direction the ball should have gone, because once you hit across court, there's just too much court for your opponent to hit into. She's furious with herself. That'll help the cause.
The return game of Muchova has been so strong so far in this matchup. Again, not necessarily winning the points with power, but the accuracy is always where it needs to be.
Looks a bit perplexed here, doesn't she? Osaka looking over at Patrick Mouratoglou. Wasn't expecting that backhand to go off. She was looking for the one up the line. Just too good from Muchova. Too much variety. Beautiful touch. And has Osaka all at sea.
She's such a confident net player as well, isn't she? I watched her at the United Cup play doubles with Thomas Mahatch. Had some really good results there. Handy at the net, good hands. Better return of serve from Osaka. Well, it's the dream start for Karolina Muchova. She certainly is a woman on a mission today. 21 minutes is all it's taken for her to get a 5-game lead. And if you're Naomi Osaka, what are you telling yourself right now?
Well, she's not getting anything she wants. She's not getting any kind of rhythm, any kind of long points from Muchova, is she? And you know that these two ladies have played against each other before, so they know what to expect. So Muchova is giving her a bit of slice. She's serving and volleying. She's hitting flat and hard. And of course, Muchova has the variety on the serve. She has the slider down the middle and out wide. She has the kicker out wide on the second, and then she has the flat one. So it's very hard for someone like Osaka to be able to find her way in this match. But of course, she will. She's a champion, and she'll find a way.
Well, she's been broken twice already in this match, Osaka. Now she finds herself in a tough situation of having to serve to stay in this set. Until this point, the return of serve, Muchova has been pretty flawless, but a few unforced errors in this current game.
Yeah, that second serve's just not going to get it done today. Muchova is seeing the ball like she is, just 133 Ks, and that tells you everything you need to know. 29%.
Well, finally, she gets on the board. Her 6th attempt at doing so.
La 15.
Could this be the turning point? Could this be the game that Osaka finally manages to find a little bit of rhythm, perhaps some momentum? Certainly willing her to do so.
Anticipated correctly, Osaka there just couldn't handle the pace of shot. Still has one more chance here to break. That's an excellent serve.
And that's ace number 4 for Karolina Muchova. Despair from Naomi Osaka. Had a trio of breakpoint opportunities in this game. And now she faces set point. The coach of Karolina Muchova. Pinpoint accuracy behind that second serve.
Advantage, Muchova.
Gets her the shorter ball. She's been solid, hasn't she? When she's had time on the ball and she's had the opportunities to put the ball away, it's been pretty clinical for Muchova. Impressive set of tennis, a superb start in this second round encounter for Karolina Muchova. Just over 32 minutes on the clock, and she's only lost one single game. 6-1. Set number 2 brings.
Showing the new balls.
And that is Karolina Muchova at her very, very best. An impressive show of skill from the Czech player. Of course, there are so many players from Czechia, aren't there, in the top 100. She's not short of inspiration, she's not short of sparring partners, that's for sure.
Better from Osaka.
Well, that is how you want to kick off a second set of tennis when the first set hasn't necessarily gone your own way. Finding answers is something that champions do. Liz, you mentioned that earlier today. And that is exactly what Naomi Osaka will be looking to do.
Well, the thing is, you know, it's impossible to play your very best tennis whenever you walk on a tennis court. So, and normally champions are good problem solvers. When things aren't going well, they are aware of it and know what they have to do to change and get back into a match.
A couple of 3-set encounters in Cincinnati. Osaka won that one 6-2 in the third. And then Madrid in 2021, that was Muchova in a tight 3-set victory. Oh, superb angle.
Notice this last forehand, excuse me, Pippa, this last forehand isn't hit flat and hard. So Muchova, she knows how much court she's got. That's not near any line. It's got good height over the net. Still wins the point. Great advantage on a windy day. Naomi trying to tell herself there to move forward. You know, that's just a rally ball. Trying to do just a little bit too much with it.
And is there an opportunity to be a little bit more aggressive on the second serve of Muchova, because, I mean, her first serve percentage is under 55%. She is getting a good look at these second serves, Osaka.
It's an opportunity for Osaka down that end of the court to hit a little bit flatter as well. She's hitting into the breeze. Good pass. Didn't have much space there, Osaka.
Good job.
Serve getting Muchova out of trouble.
1 game on.
A little bit with their tosses on their serve, so the wind undeniably impacting both players.
Gee, there's a let off. You can see here, Osaka, she likes to have time to, you know, get set and hit the forehand with the big takeaway, and she just didn't get it there, even though, you know, she doesn't have much confidence on that side because of the different types of shots that are coming at her.
That'll do nicely. Just enough topspin to dip down inside of the baseline. And this was really well back from Osaka, because the Muchova return was within inches of the baseline. She got exactly the shot that she wanted. It's a 2-1 lead for Osaka.
Osaka leads 2 games to 1.
Well, this is a little bit better, isn't it? This second set of tennis from Naomi Osaka. She's making more balls, making her opponent play, trying to find answers in these tricky conditions, and she's, of course, being willed on by the plenty of fans that she has following her around.
Yeah, she's such a global superstar, Osaka, of our game, and it is, she'd have off about 15 months, and it's nice to see her back playing, because when you come back, you know that, you know, those 15 months, everyone else has been charging along and winning and performing and getting matches, and you're not. And, you know, that takes a while. And, you know, about a year ago when she said, you know, I'm in here for the long haul, you know, that's reassuring to me. And you're right, Pippa, she's getting just a little bit better in this match, isn't she?
Here's what the weather is currently looking like. There's still a few clouds in the sky, and look at the movement on those flags.
That's at the great MCG. Seats 100,000 people plus, and looking to make it bigger. Great sporting precinct here in Melbourne. Just walking distance from where we are. So of course, when the wind is behind you and the ball's not coming at you, so you know you have to really move into the court. And Osaka there, she just held her ground. You know, that second serve she needed to move towards. It's a very different way of playing than when you're got the wind into your face.
Naomi Osaka, I think these days than maybe pre-pregnancy. I think she's had a bit of a shift in perspective.
Well, you don't become a mother without having a different perspective on life. It's impossible. It just changes all your priorities.
Well, things are certainly looking up for the former world #1. Two looks at breaking the serve of her opponent now.
38-14.
Opportunity lost for Osaka. She had a second serve there. She didn't really have to move to hit the return. These are the opportunities that you just have to capitalize on. Look at that, 5 out of 5 break points saved so far. Can she save another one?
Led per serve.
That's an excellent second serve. Under pressure here, Muchova. Her first serve has sort of really abandoned her a little bit the last couple of service games, but coming up with the goods on the second serve there.
One of her best serves in the last few games, and it's met with interest.
Reaction tells you everything you need to know from Osaka. She knows that she's right back in this match. Clench fist.
Pinpoint accuracy once again.
But see, Muchova knows. She knows that Osaka's not going to open the racket face on this forehand. It's this short forehand. She knows that's got to go cross court. So she's waiting.
Willing herself on with every single ounce of energy that she has.
Muchova just a little bit passive on the slice backhand, and that gave Osaka the opportunity to be a little bit more aggressive. So another chance to break.
And on her 8th time of asking, Naomi Osaka gets the break. She makes her move in this second set.
Osaka leads 3-1.
Took advantage there, Osaka, didn't she? Just in the dip from Muchova. And not getting as many first serves in, just being a bit passive from the baseline. And that's what champions do. They seize their moment.
More and more people making their way to the Kia Arena.
Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. Net per serve. $15. 15 all. $20, 15.
185 kilometers an hour. To say that Naomi Osaka is coming alive. She is finally waking up. It's taken her just under an hour to do so. But the second set of tennis has been a whole lot better than the first.
$40, 30. Use.
A glimmer of hope for Osaka.
Advantage, Muchova.
Momentum going up and down throughout the course of this match. Opportunity now for Muchova to break back. Pulverizing power off both wings.
Use.
Well, this is turning into a really good contest in this game, isn't it? Because you can see Muchova trying to play the way in this game that you saw her play so effectively in the first set, then sort of lost away a little bit. And you see Osaka just raising her level. Not still the consistency that she wants, but...
Well, this has certainly been a shift in level from Naomi Osaka. She has the break and a 4-1 lead.
Saw a bit of ball striking there from Osaka in that game. Still not the consistent level that she would like. We've still seen her on that forehand side. She's not completely happy with her timing, I think, on that side more than anything. We've seen her miss quite a few forehands, but she's worked her way back into this match. Doing a good job. Got to have such great memories for Naomi Osaka coming back here, you know, two-time champion. She's played so well here in the past. She'd really like to reignite that form again in 2025. Oh, she tried to come in there, Muchova, and got caught. Realised she was too deep in the court, had to retreat.
Just so many more balls in play as well from Osaka, isn't it? Heading to a better depth, making her opponent play.
Tough serve to handle that one because it gets up high. Osaka just looked like she lost her footing just in preparation to make the return. How much Muchova trusts that forehand at the moment. She's opting to move around her backhand, hit forehands at any opportunity she can. As compared to Osaka, who's not trusting her forehand.
Yeah.
mishitting this last forehand, Osaka. Doesn't have quite the timing on that side that she would like.
Better getting it outside of that Muchova hitting zone.
Yeah, but you know, if I was Muchova, I'd just be focusing on the Osaka forehand. That is the side that she's having troubles with. I mean, the return of serve went round the frame a couple of times. It landed in, but not a confident looking stroke.
Advantage, Osaka.
Muchova has played those break points exceptionally well. Won 8 out of 9 of them. Nicely done.
Well, the backhand won the point, but it's the forehand in that particular return that should get the credit. It was absolutely crushed to the point where the crowd went, so they know that they haven't seen too many like that yet in this match.
She really is starting to find her footing now, Naomi Osaka. This second set of tennis has been all about her. And 2 breaks of serve. The previous break was the longest game of the match so far. It's amazing what winning a game like that can do for your confidence.
Dropped in.
15 out.
Strike zone of Muchova is going to get crucified, rightly so. Had no respect for that one. The winner count slowly but surely rising off Osaka's racket. Well, in the last 15 minutes or so, she has been a completely different player. This match. Example of just how dangerous that Muchova variety can be. Keeps her opponent guessing.
The ball doesn't come to you when the wind is at your back. You have to move forwards from down this end, in particular, Osaka.
Let person. Let person.
Anticipated Muchova, but just a little bit deep in the court. And Osaka, look how much court she covers here to get to that volley.
That's a trademark attribute of Osaka, isn't it? The power, the athleticism, the way she's able to move around the court. Errors creeping up in this game.
Yeah, she was looking for the wide serve, Osaka. Muchova didn't put enough on it.
Advantage, Osaka.
You can see just what it means to her as well, and she knows how important this first game of the third set is. She's becoming increasingly more vocal as this match progresses. serve.
Use.
Lots of trouble, which hasn't been the case on too many occasions in this match.
Well, it did a good job in the first set of getting her out of trouble. Didn't do such a good job in the second, Muchova.
Advantage Muchova.
Looking more lively here, Muchova. Early in this third, she was just a little bit passive through the second set.
Well, that's a good hold for Muchova to fend off
Game, final set.
a couple of break points.
It's always going to be a difficult shot for Osaka to hit. You know, the extreme grip she has on that side. If you can get an aggressive slice that stays low and really bites, and particularly with the wind at your back once again, you know, you've got to really get under that ball and, you know, give it a little bit of air, and that forehand from Osaka just landing it halfway up the net. She doesn't have the forehand where you can open up the racket face on that side though and just push it deep. Volley from Osaka.
Whatever you can do, I can do better, says Osaka.
She didn't look incredibly comfortable playing this shot, but, you know, to her credit, she'll take it.
Another unreturned serve off the racket of Osaka.
Well, that department's improved as this match has gone along from Osaka.
And she's really finding her confidence now behind the serve.
40 love.
Another first serve, point one, to add to her increasing collection.
New ball, please. Ball change. One game all.
Much better hitting from Osaka. It was Muchova who was on the complete defensive, just doing anything she could to get the ball back in play. She was pushed a long way behind the baseline.
And the stats behind the first serve in terms of points won are incomparable now versus how they were in the first set. So is that delivery of the serve, or is that just her focus on that ball three?
I think, you know, whoever can serve better is going to give themselves the opportunity. And Muchova's serve went off in the second set quite dramatically, as we see her show the new balls here early in the third.
Let for serve. Let for serve.
Osaka is someone who can hit winners from absolutely anywhere on the court. And this is another example.
Too good. Terrific depth.
30-15.
Oh, what a battle this is turning into. Just shy of the hour-and-a-half mark on serve in the third. 2-1. As you can see, the stands of Kia Arena slowly but surely starting to fill up. Crowd here in Melbourne Park getting word of an exciting matchup this is. Four-time Grand Slam champion against a former French Open finalist. Naomi Osaka struggling with something, not quite sure what at the moment. Medication. Quite feeling 100% perhaps.
Time.
Definitely a whole lot cooler today than it has been over the past couple of days. And this beautiful Melbourne Park precinct.
Let for serve.
Another forehand crucified by Osaka.
Does a good job with this forehand though, Osaka, because there's the slice. This is the one she has to whip up the back of the ball. It's not a flat shot.
Sportila. Osaka.
Well, upholds for the two-time Australian Open champion.
2 games on.
Seemingly feeling much more at home on this court as the match progresses. Someone of Naomi Osaka's quality to hit too many balls like this, because she's getting better as this match is going along. This is just a beautifully struck forehand. It's the wing that's been a bit of a problem for her, but when she has the time, lethal. Another winner off Naomi Osaka's racket. Literally see the confidence just growing here from Osaka. She's well behind the baseline when she strikes this forehand.
get too deep in the court to approach Muchova. But look at this backhand up the line from Osaka.
And if you look at the winner count as well, it's so heavily weighted towards this deciding set. She's hit 26 of them, and 9 of them have come in the last 4 games. Naomi Osaka makes her move, and it might just be a timely one. She gets the first break of the 3rd set, 3-2.
Confidence is an amazing thing, isn't it? You know, you come out and you play the first set the way that Osaka played it and the way that Muchova played it. She didn't really have many opportunities because she didn't give herself the opportunities in that first set. In the second set, just took Muchova just to drop a little bit, and Osaka still wasn't perfect in that second set. She was still mistiming the forehand quite a bit, but now you see her. She's got through that struggle of the first and second set, and you just see her hitting her straps in early in this 3rd set. So now it's up to Muchova to say, all right, come back out of here, and will she be able to do it, and will Osaka let her?
Time.
We are very much hoping that the rain is going to hold off. Kia Arena, it's looking just a little bit grey at the moment. There might be a shower or 2 forecasts.
Standing room only now here on Kia Arena. And of course, when you're confident, all parts of your game improve, don't they?
Absolutely.
Just missed.
15 all.
Again, that's another indicator of her confidence level and how much it's grown throughout this match, because she really was aiming for the line there. Perhaps didn't need to be quite so good.
Yeah, but the fact that she went for the shot, Pippa, your point is well made. The confidence. That wasn't there 40 minutes ago. Points for the immediate break back here from Muchova. Well, she's had some problems with the toss on her serve, but on that occasion, just getting it right where she wanted, Osaka.
What a shot. A blistering backhand from Naomi Osaka.
At break point. Nothing left in the bag there.
Advantage. Osaka. Please.
She struggles with, doesn't she? Deep
Well,
to the forehand
yeah,
with
but
those
the
big swings.
Serve is just 125 k's, so you know that's going to put you under the pump immediately. Oh, she tried to be aggressive, Muchova. Just got a little bit caught.
Advantage. Osaka.
Didn't give herself quite enough room on the forehand.
Cooking on gas now.
Osaka.
A superb hold for the four-time Grand Slam champion. Faced two break points, didn't panic. A comfortable 4-2 lead now for Osaka.
Well, the difference to that point is Naomi Osaka got a first serve in. And we've seen her having problems with the toss, but on that occasion, was equal to the task. Huge hold.
Her standard of tennis is getting better and better.
Love 15.
Gee, that's a terrific shot.
Credit to Osaka. Her body language throughout this entire match has only been positive, even when things weren't going her way. And that, I think, is the big reason why she's managed to find the answers that she has.
And look where she hits that forehand winner from. A long way behind the baseline, generates terrific racket head speed.
15-13.
Yeah, she's willed herself to play better in this match, hasn't she, Pepper? That's what great champions do. They have a level that they're unwilling to drop below.
Goodness.
(15-14).
This might just stick in her memory. Good few hours to come.
And she couldn't get that first one away and then just overplayed the second. Couple of break points. Nicely done from Muchova. On the full stretch, beautiful backhand volley.
13-14.
I think that one makes up for the previous, doesn't it?
Oh, this is a must-hold game for Muchova, and she knows it. Shot to hit Osaka. She created the angle.
Use.
Just a little bit anxious on that backhand, Osaka.
Advantage and Muchova.
Just a little bit tentative, wasn't she, Osaka? Preparation not quite there.
Well, that was a tough ask, but she just about passed the test. Muchova narrowly avoided the double break. Still, she trails by 4-3.
Osaka leads 4-3.
That is just a terrific hold of serve from Karolina Muchova. That backhand volley that she hit at 15-40 on the full stretch into the open court. Just a thing of beauty, and she absolutely gave that game everything she had.
And the way she recovered from that big forehand volley miss as well, because that was crucial. It set up 2 break points for Osaka. She didn't react.
You have to back yourself though, don't you? And Muchova, she knows that, you know, she's not going to make every volley that's there, but she knows that's the way for her to play her best, is to look for the short ball and to be aggressive. And you know, she's not going to make them all, but you have to say, well, this is how I want to play, and this is the way I play my best.
So this intriguing encounter continues. Naomi Osaka leveling up as this match progresses. She has the slight advantage in the third.
Thank you. Bilang.
That's a little bit adventurous. Second serve just kicked up a little bit higher on Muchova. It's a tough shot to try and make that up the line.
And can you miss it type of tennis from Muchova?
The toss of Osaka, she's had problems with it the whole match. So what happens when she gets it so far out to the right, you know that the serve's got to go wide, and that's what's happened on those last two serves from her. Muchova looking for the forehand.
Osaka.
She got the ball she wanted, Muchova just couldn't convert. And Osaka hangs on.
That's so often the case, isn't it? You put the hard yards in, you do the hard work.
More pressure now back on Muchova. Must hold.
That Muchova feels serving to stay in this match.
I'm sure she's feeling it.
Love 30.
but that point might just be making the highlights reel. It brings about 2 match points for Naomi Osaka.
Thirteen, 14.
To save her second match point. Big first serve right when she needed it, Muchova.
Yes.
Dominant striking.
Advantage.
Well, she has
Osaka.
another shot, Naomi Osaka. A statement win for the four-time Grand Slam champion, and what a way to do it. She continues her quest for another Australian Open title, and she proves once again why she's a force to be reckoned with.
The champions find a way, don't they? And that was certainly the case with Naomi Osaka today. Didn't start out playing her best, but found a way to get to the finish line.
1-6, 6-1, 6-3. And you mentioned it there. She showcased her champion's mentality to overcome the creativity and the resilience of her opponent.
Karolina Muchova should be a little bit disappointed, I think, how this match transpired. Came out all guns blazing in the first and then just went off a little bit as we see her leave Kia Arena, acknowledging the crowd support. She'll be back. She's too good of a player. She's been ranked in the top 10 before. Her ranking slipped through to injuries and whatnot, but full credit to this lady here.
We're going to hear from the winner in just a few moments' time. Getting a little bit confused there. She's almost forgotten that she needs to do an interview. Here she is.
Naomi, what a battle. You lost your last 2 meetings with Karolina. She played an incredible first set. What did it take to come back in that match?
Man, thank you. Yeah, I mean, honestly, it took everything. I felt like I left everything I had on the court, and it was so fun to play in front of you guys. Like, I know. Yeah, like, you know, last year was really tough for me. I felt like I could have done better, but yeah, just to be back on these courts, on these arenas, and playing in front of you guys, it really makes my whole, it makes my whole year. So I'm glad that I'm able to play another round. I don't know what day it is today, but the day after tomorrow.
It will be Friday. This is your first time back in the third round of a Grand Slam since you gave birth to your daughter, Shai, in 2023. Saw you put your hand on your chest there at the end of that one. What does this particular victory mean to you?
Man, it means a lot. You know, she's an incredibly difficult opponent for me to play. She crushed me in the US Open when I had my best outfit ever. I was so disappointed. I was so mad, but yeah, I mean, this was my little revenge, and it's not a bad thing. Like, revenge is competitive, you guys. But yeah, it means a lot because, you know, she's one of the toughest opponents out there, so.
We've touched on your pregnancy. In the next round, the third round, you take on Belinda Bencic, who gave birth to her daughter Bella at the end of last year. You're the same age. You've had a great rivalry. I wonder if you've had the chance to talk to Belinda, reach out to her, maybe give her any advice?
Oh, she doesn't want advice from me, I promise. But no, I haven't really bumped into her, so it's weird. Like, when you're at a slam, you don't really see people when you expect to see them, but I guess I'll see her on the other side of the court.
Yeah, you'll see her very soon, and we will see you again. Thank you, Naomi Osaka, into round 3 here at Melbourne Park.